Okay, I'm at Lava Beds National Monument in Northern California. I'm at the north entrance to Upper Ice Cave. I just started the video, but I realized my camera battery is dying. So I just had to switch batteries and just start all over. Don't know if I'll upload the partial one or not. This one's going to be similar enough. Nobody could probably tell the difference or care. Anyway, oh well, we'll call that one a rough draft. So you notice I'm going down a trail here that's covered with 6 inches of snow. Other than that, it's not too slippery. It's a little bit steep since I am going down into a cave, obviously. Got some nice ice formations here. Nice long icicles. There's some bigger ones ahead to the right. You notice there's a trail to the right down in the main tube, but there's more formations if I turn left to go up the tube. I think it's technically, I'm not even sure if it's technically the same tube or just this mostly collapsed, or it's technically a side tube. Anyway, I'm gonna go this way very carefully. Excuse me. Notice there's the main tube, there's lots of natural light. So I can shoot most of this video without even using my flashlight at all. I actually prefer the lighting, natural lighting if it's available. But I'm gonna be going back underneath here where it's a little bit darker. So I'll definitely have to turn on my flashlight. Technically a video light, it's not really a flashlight, but whatever. So there's the big ice formations up there where I just was. But if I go down here, they're much more clear instead of white. I'm not sure if that means they form slower or what. You'd have to ask a geologist. Alright then. Also, all along this wall, there's lots of ice too. Ooh, now, let's see if I can get through here without damaging anything. There's not a lot of safe places to stand up in here. Look around. So back here, notice there's some big ice formations there. There's actually way back there. It doesn't go much farther, but very carefully I'm going to go back there. First, I want to go do this left side. Notice there's ice all over the floor here. Dirty ice. Very dirty ice. Must be almost spring. The birds are being noisy. A little bit north of here, there's the National Wildlife Refuge, Tule Lake National Wildlife Refuge. It sometimes has deer, but it's mostly for birds. It's a really good place to watch for bald eagles, Canada geese, all sorts of ducks, all sorts of weird birds. I have no idea what they are. The mystery bird. Lots of little hawks and stuff too. A lot of them just stand on the little top of poles for power lines, telephone lines. All right, let's see if I can get down here. even on the floor here. So definitely watch your step. Luckily there's a lot of bare rock in this cave, so it's not that hard to navigate. Wow. I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but some of these are really, really clear, so they're shiny and pretty. Okay, so here's the funny part. Imagine without that ice in the way, it's not that hard to climb back in this cave. But the ice is right there in the middle. So what I did last time, I went around here to the right. Very carefully. I think I technically bumped a small ice formation, but as you can see, the big ones are still in one piece. So I'm going to see if I can do that again. Alright, there. So now I'm back in this darker room where there's shade all the time, which gives it a lot more opportunity to form ice. What's funny, it's pretty dry, so there's still a lot of rock without ice. But yeah, like up on top of this rock here, got some ice up here. Pretty thick glaze back there. Wow. That whole wall back there is covered in a sheet of ice. If that was the floor, that'd be treacherous. Since it's a wall, it's just pretty... Look how there's like multiple layers here. Unfortunately, I can't get my light any closer to the camera, so you do have a little bit of shading. Oh well. Same thing here. These are like complete columns right here. I could go back farther there, but I'm not going to bother. It's a dead end. It looks like there's not that much ice, and I don't want to risk bumping the ice. So let me go up here. Ooh, hello. Oops, that's just loose rock. Wow. Wow. It's just a little bit pretty in here. Man, maybe I just adjust well, but it seriously doesn't feel that cold. Of course, I'm wearing 2 shirts and a jacket, etc. So it's not like I'm naked, but still. Yeah. You can see back here behind these other formations that it's mostly just bare rock back there. So I'm not gonna bother. What's weird, at the bottom of one of those icicles, there's like an orange dot. So it's just clear water. Kind of interesting. Okay. So there's the ice prison keeping me in here. See, it looks like there's more room to the right, but it's a sketchy drop off to the right. So going back out, I am going to go to the left. I'll try to be careful. So far I've gone through not twice and not caused too much damage. So let's see if I can keep up with good enough work. See, here the ceiling is lower. So if I have to go through here to the right, it's a little trickier for me. Over here, it's not quite as wide, but the ceiling is taller. So it's actually easier for me to sort of sit up straight and avoid the ice. It's probably better. I probably should go to the right though, because there's less ice on the floor. I'm stepping on ice right now, so there's the possibility I'll slip and do something bad. But, oh well. It's kind of unavoidable. Oops. All right, so let me see if I can stand up. See, the hard part is I want to reach for something to grab it with my hand, but there's ice all over the walls, so I have to be careful not to grab ice on accident. Because grabbing onto ice wouldn't work. Well, there's a really small column right there. I didn't even notice that before. That's another reason I like to go through these caves at least twice, double my chances that I'll see the good stuff. Okay. So now, I'm about ready to turn off my light because out here there's enough natural light that it looks really cool. I have my camera on auto ISO with a maximum of 6,400. So it won't be on the cover of National Geographic, but I think you get the idea. Alright. Oops. Trying to figure out how I want to go past this one icicle. Oops. Oh, I see. There's ice to the right, so I need to go to the left if I'm going to get through here without doing any damage. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take the low road. I took the high road last time. So now I'm right next to this formation. Can't even show the whole thing because I'm so close. Beautiful reflections. A lot of smaller formations back here. I keep hearing that bird, but I still can't see it. Have no idea what it is. Hopefully somebody listening to my video will tell me how ignorant I am for not knowing something so obvious. But anyway, yeah. There. Got some nice big formations under there. I'm going to go up on the trail, though, for safety reasons. They ask us to use the trail if there is one. Keeps all the wear and tear in a localized spot. Try to keep everything else pristine. It's not as practical, but you get the idea. Like, that formation right there in the middle, I think it's about 8 feet tall. I don't really have a way to measure it. My eyeballs are not calibrated. Oh wow, nice cool breeze. Man, yesterday it was so windy driving home that it's a good thing that it hadn't snowed yet, because if the road was slippery and it was windy like that, I swear it would have blown me clear off the road. That would have been scary. Luckily it worked out pretty good. But yeah, there's so much wind that on Klamath Lake, it looked like the ocean. It had huge waves. It's not quite as big as the ocean, I'm exaggerating, but still, it was pretty good. So pan left so you can see the walkway. Like I said, the snow is not slippery at all, but the ice hiding under it, now that's slippery. I'm going to be facing the sun pretty soon. It's not going to be best lighting. So I'm probably going to do is just very quickly get through here so I can turn around and have the sun behind me. Oh yeah, I forgot there's an ice floor down here. So a lot of ice caves are like this. At the bottom, there's like a pool. Water pools up and then it freezes. So if it lasts year round, they call it perennial ice. If it doesn't last year round, they call it seasonal ice. So to be called an ice cave, it needs perennial ice. If it only has seasonal ice, it's not really an ice cave. So since it's an upper ice cave, I assume that if you come here in the summer, there's still ice right here. But I don't come here very often. Maybe, I think 2 or 3 years was the last time I was here. Honestly, it's not that interesting of a cave. I've definitely seen better, as long as I'm here. I like caves longer and bigger. You know what? I'm going to turn on the light because I want to see back behind here. I don't think I'll fit back there, but I might be able to at least look. Oh, wow. Jeez. Yeah. I'm not going to fit back there, obviously, but wow. Looks like there's a way back there. See, if all this ice, you could probably belly crawl across that ice if you're feeling really dumb. But just remember, if you get stuck on ice, you could freeze to death, so be super careful. Might be a way back there, too. Oh, wow. Yeah, you could crawl around the long way. I'm not going to bother today. Obviously, that'd be a way to go back and see how far the ice goes. Pretty sure it doesn't go very far. Of course, since it's a sunny day and all the ice is in the shadows, I got very uneven lighting here, so hopefully you don't mind the video not being the perfect lighting. The only way to get really good lighting would be to come here at night. So now I'm going to go hiking around this place at night. Cave Loop Road is actually closed at night because they don't want people camping there. So you can walk there. You're allowed to go caving at night. The road's closed to cars. In fact, one of the reasons they close it to cars so people can walk on the road. It's actually a really cool reason, but I doubt too many people do it. We're in the middle of nowhere. What I really need to do is get a good 3D camera rig. Let's make a good 3D picture right here. Oh man, I missed it. The icicle just fell down. So you got those icicles over there in the sunshine, direct sunshine. So what happens when the sunshine heats them up? They melt. The end. So yeah, that wasn't me. It fell down on its own, fair and square. Yeah, see up here the sunlight's so harsh, you can't really see the icicles very well. So I'm just going to head back down and head on out. Wow. Considering how much ice and snow there is here, I'm really impressed at how it's not that slippery. The only slippery part really is over on the other side, on the main trail. But right here, like, we got good traction, very good traction. See if I can find my way down here. I'm not technically on the trail. I'm past the trail. The trail just ends like 3/4 of the way through the cave. I guess the idea is that you go into the cave, see the ice, and then go back the way you came. I want to be a little more thorough than that. Well, that's funny. It looks like there's a little balcony up there, like a flat rock that animals. Well, I guess it's because of the layers of the cave peeling apart. I might turn on my flashlight so I can see back in there. Yeah, let me turn on the flashlight for a second. Wow, yeah. Just a tiny little area back there. And then same thing up here. There's a little bit of area up there where rats and other animals can go. Wow. Cool. Alrighty then. All right, well, so there's Upper Ice Cave, Lava Base National Monument.